builds up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Rebels will get the first crack on offense today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the same runner's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here we go on 4th down. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air, it's Simmons. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Castro. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. And the Rebels offense is on the move now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, open.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Pulls it in. It's Castro. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can he make it to the marker? They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Colorado's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The shotgun running play call. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launches downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. The Rebels will line up to kick it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Press coverage now from the secondary. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. A quick juke. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Buffaloes line it up with first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the all-important extra point. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. And now the defense able to bring him down. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, what a move. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Walters. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they go with a short shovel pass. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Dropping back. It's Simmons. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Wow, the PAT is no good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Holland. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Buffaloes come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
They try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Buffs. This offense is still clicking. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy. On their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it 4th down in their territory and got stopped.
Now, Ole Miss.
So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. 1st down and 10. To the air. It's Simmons. He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's the spin move. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Snags the quick throw. And they pick up the 1st out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
16.
Fields it inside the 5-yard. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Ole Miss 16.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Buffaloes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And bulldozing his way through. They finally corral him at the 1.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Goal line formation for the defense. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. After the PAT, they go up 19. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
It's a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to get the throw off. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Ole Miss. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Colorado 35, Ole Miss.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Breaking tackles.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They pressure him and sack him, then he tackled inside the 10. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense.
He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Gets rid of it on the move. Hits the running back in the flat.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he?
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important 2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just... In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side